November 8, 2022, session 1148 of these inner journeys through the Omega Communications Portal. I am Lani, calling you in through the network of communications in whatever way you receive these special transmissions, and asking you to go within, to move into your inner space, your personal space, and your personal sense of your individual body of light, connecting into your true essence. Perhaps it's your soul essence that you would refer to it as. And so take in a lovely breath and come with me into the receiving area of the station of light. This is a space that you can use for gathering information or receiving energy to assist you in some way as you enter into the full awareness, as you enter into that space of expanding consciousness. Already, because you are here, you are in an expanded state of consciousness. And this is where we begin this session as I step back and allow the other dimensional beings to come forward with their energy. Thank you. We welcome you, and I am known as Aurum in this station. Did we draw you into this, or did you draw us to you so that you could feel the vibration, the frequency pattern of what is presented to you with each word, with the sound behind the words? We join into that level of consciousness of creation. And so the dimensional field that you are experiencing has been created with the communication and with the network moving together synchronistically. In other words, you have resonated with a particular frequency that does exist, and you have been working within the same dimensional frequency, although perhaps you've been distracted in your daily living experiences, and therefore you are lesser aware of it. Therefore, allow yourself to receive the fullness here. We continue the deliverance to you of certain phrases and words to assist your understanding and acceptance. The conscious mind level needs to accept everything you take into you. So even in this address, you have the awareness that observing, but not interfering, is your own conscious mind aspect of your energy field. Therefore, you can move more freely within this space. You can come in with your questions, and as you hold those and deliver those to us in a form of inner communication, you are drawing the informational patterns into your consciousness as you are here. This is necessary for you to understand. There are those of you present who are very familiar with living aspects where you were completely communicating without words. You were sharing packets of information. The information in particular at times sent you forth to deliver that information in some other way to other beings. Here you are in this presentation, in the centre of all that. Become aware that there are many aspects of you working energetically and synergetically as you work to bring in and allow the energy information packets to flow out through you. We refer at this time to certain connections. As you observe your travelling throughout your land masses, you usually work with location findings, location bearings, with the measurement of coordinates. In this state, you are still working with specific coordinates, but they are a resonating field, and you would be following distinct lines of connection that draw you into certain meeting spaces, such as this. You find that as you move within certain meeting spaces or gatherings of whatever kind, you open up and you would be envisioning certain aspects of livingness, which is creation, supporting whatever it is that you are anticipating will be needed where you are actually energetically and physically located. As you allow yourself to absorb that, then there is the understanding of what you need to activate or put into place in your environment. The environment of your living form, or the environment surrounding the living form. The importance, of course, is allowing yourself to be fully present as your fullness of your true essence. In saying those words to you, again, do you feel adjustments happening? Initially, these can be received around your head space of the body form, although here in this space your entire energy system will be vibrating in accordance with the level of information you are receiving, the patterns of it. Perhaps you see that in colours or a sound within the words which are spoken to you. Again, this is individual for you. Many of you have very strong links to other individual people, beings. And again, that is a free flowing of communication necessary. It is all serving to bring your awareness into a greater platform for communication, establishing the wavelength for you to identify. And this may mean changing certain circumstances or changing other creations you are involved in. There is the shift which is being recognized by many ones around you and within yourself as you step out and you follow those specific lines of communication to intersect with other ones also coming into that intersection. It's a multi-dimensional level that we are referring to, so do not expect it to materialize in a specific way. We're not defining it to you as an individual, of course, because your individuality has many different aspects to it. And the deliverance is designed to be working on a certain range of frequency patterns so individuals receive it. Keeping yourself attuned to your pure soul essence has the effect of either isolating you from others or bringing others to you as you connect in that energetic sphere of resonance. And this you will be experiencing here, a shift within your own energetic structure. Rapid changes are occurring energetically throughout you. And remember, this is being reflected in how you measure time and your sense of what is being achieved within a certain duration of time. As you focus and connect directly to your pure source of creation, this enlivens the aspects of you for you simply to be creating or communicating specifically in a way that you had already projected yourself into. Even projecting yourself into this session, you had created that space. It is relevant for you to recognize this as what you are doing to shift the lower field influences out of your particular alignment and direct communication to the pattern of source energy for you. This will include many of those of us who are supporting you. So again, this is confirming to you and continuing the discussion we have been presenting over the last few gatherings together. Are you aware that beyond this centralized gathering, you are working and in touch with different levels? Mainly at this present moment, there is the continuation of balancing aspects of creation, and this allows the more clearer and useful patterns for the continuation of the systems that are known around the consciousness of this planet that you exist on and within. Yes, indeed, you may consider yourself to be existing within the planetoid energetic space. It's energy formation, its field of information. Your particular unique energy field is interacting with that constantly. You are receiving from it and you are giving back to it. It's a flow, a balancing flow, moving backwards and forwards, the flow of information. These words delivering that pattern is having a direct interaction with your energy field. And so this continues the expansion. This continues the activation processes of more protocols, you would say, more of the codes being unlocked within all of your systems of existence. Bring all of this into you as usual, as I leave you having the awareness of where you have gathered in the initial receiving and transition space. Aurum out. Lani again, and thanks to you, Aurum. Now, are you aware of the expanded, clear energy around you? That is how I perceive what we have received. So take that energy, that clear, vibrating energy within you, around you, taking it back to merge completely into all of the other layers that are known as you, as the name that you are known by, as your physical appearance. So the energy will be working in the multi-layers that is the pattern of you. And I know this pattern that you are ripples out in many ways, many connections, multidimensionally. You will have been receiving multi-layers of information in this session. Take your time to absorb it all. Take the time to listen and pause the recording and take into you the information in the moment that you experience it. It's living information. As you have discovered, if you go back into a previous session that you might choose or randomly come across over the last several months or even years, then again you will be receiving living energy information. It's all valid and valuable. Thank you for being here, receiving this, sharing it, subscribing. And now take in a conscious breath. And as you breathe out, bring your awareness right back in from above your head, right deeply into you, where you are receiving this, your location and current earth space time as we measure it. This means you're grounding the energy, you're bringing it into you, into all of your actions, all of your energy systems. This ends the session through the Omega Communications portal.